Do you remember the first time all the interpreters got together in my living room, talking about the deaf community and how we might coordinate as a group of interpreters for the benefit of the community?
Remember that. That was the best thing we could have done coming together. It's so much easier to schedule. Previous to us coming together, everyone worked independently from their homes, and it was difficult to coordinate and schedule interpreters.
That's right. So once the business was established, it was a great benefit to the deaf community. We knew everyone's schedules. They were all pooled onto one document. When there was a meeting or an event, we could match consumer preference by juggling people's schedules. We knew all the interpreters' schedules, and if another request came in, again, we could juggle people around to make sure that all the requests could be accommodated. It really offered a lot.
Yes, it was much better to pool resources that way. And then we could schedule interpreters for a 3-day conference, for example, or court, or reassign individuals accordingly.
I remember when I joined the company in the year 2000, everything was still paper-based. Technology, we weren't really using that much. It wasn't where it is today. And I remember getting home and having to check my voice messages to get my assignments and locations and type of jobs that I was assigned to. Um, uh, we really have come a long way since technology has caught up and changed and evolved. But at that time, to help run the business, we had to reach out to friends and family to help us create a database to manage the business.
That's right. Everything was paper based. We had a binder that we'd carry with us wherever we went. For the interpreter's schedule, each square had the names of all the interpreters, and we put in very fine print where the interpreters were that day. Once the schedule was all established, then we would take our notes and put it into the database so that we could invoice and coordinate that way. It really took a long time.
I wish we had a photo of that calendar. I wish we kept it.
I might be able to find that somewhere. I remember we moved into our first office in 2014, and prior to that, we'd always met at restaurants or at each other's homes for meetings and so on. But in 2014, we decided to move into an office finally because technology had caught up. We had noticed more and more deaf people using video for communications, high-speed internet was getting faster, and it was time for us to move into a space where we could try different ways of providing the service through video remote interpreting technology.
That's right. I remember that we quickly outgrew that office. That was 2016. And we moved into our second office for a while. That worked out well. But we won the VRS contract and again grew quite quickly. We ran out of space again quite quickly. And now we're into the Ottawa office where we're settled now.
That's right. And then we started to add other business lines, and our business grew exponentially. We set up translation in 2011, and we opened our other call centers between the years of 2017 and 2019. We set our standard of practice of hiring deaf call center managers to run each of our centers. And then the Accessible Canada Act passed in 2019, and that contributed greatly to the growth of our business.
Absolutely. And during COVID, I mean, who would have thought that we've come for full circle, right? We used to work from home and have meetings set from home and not interpret from home. But now with the COVID-19 pandemic, we've totally pivoted. We're working from home. We're providing services across Canada from our call centers and to Canadians.
That's right. I remember 25 years in my living room when we all got together sharing ideas, thinking about what we could do in the future. I remember a comment being made that maybe one day we'll hire staff and have benefits and all these things that we were talking about back at that time. But true enough, we have employees today, we provide benefits, and we've just established an RRSP matching program. So it really has improved quality of life for interpreters and the service that we provide to deaf Canadians. So imagine where we'll be 25 years from now.